motherfucking now. Go Cubs, go. Go Cubs, go. Ooh. They're saying it. Go Cubs, go. Go Cubs, go. What? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No. Motherfucking now. Go Cubs, go. Go Cubs, go. Chicago, what do you say? Cubs are gonna win today. Come on, turn the fucking money on. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. You fucking doing things. Okay, that's got to go bye bye. Good morning, peoples. Good morning, peoples. What is this? We're singing Go Cubs Go, motherfucking now. Go Cubs Go. Oh shit, I need volume on this, don't I? Well, I'm Ron Mexico. I'm single hand. God damn it, learn how to fucking type. I swear on everything that's good and decent. How we doing, boys and girls? Oh shit. We're a little, we got the crazy beard going on this morning. How are you? I'm fat and sassy. How are you? What's wrong, buddy? Hey, Chicago, what do you say? Cubs gonna win today. Singing go. Cubs go. Motherfucking now. Go, Cubs go. Whoa, whoa. Okay. 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 All right. All right. Grandpa's soup. What the fuck does that mean? Why the fuck do I have 63 emails? We have our eyes on you? What does that even mean? Did you go to the military? I enlisted, never made it to boot camp. Grandpa is a punk. Okay, well, then take it up with your grandpa. Been watching for a while, rarely comment or come to lives, but had to say congratulations to you two. Job well done. Yes, 27 years of marriage today. My God, where are all these fucking emails coming from? I got to do some serious work on cleaning out the emails. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. What was that? Whoa, hang on. You get less for bank robbery. We've actually been together 29 years. We've been married 27. Come on, pull this story up. I want to see it. GOP influencers getting paid. Confirmed by X Inc. Ashley St. Clair, a 27-year-old former brand ambassador for Charlie Kirk's Turning Point USA, has turned into one of the fiercest critics of the movement she helped build. St. Clair, who amassed more than 1 million followers on X, published an anti transgender children's book, appeared on Fox News, and took selfies at Mar a Lago. Now alleges that many of President Donald Trump's top online cheerleaders are mercenaries of the attention economy. There is no free thinking here, she said in a recent TikTok video. They are wanting to get marching orders and a direct deposit. Screenshots offering her thousands. Ash St. Clair has shared screenshots of direct messages offering her thousands of dollars per post to boost conservative candidates and documented campaigns from influencer marketing platforms. Oh, come on. You got to name the other people involved. You can't just be like, hey, everybody's getting paid and then not tell us who. Because we know some people who are getting paid. I want to know the rest of the motherfuckers, left and right. You two have been together for as long as I've been alive. That makes me feel old as fuck. But thank you. What's up, Clyde? What's up, buddy? Huh? Mom was going to work out this morning, and you're like, I'm just going to come hang out with you, Dad. Okay, don't be knocking my fan over though. Come on. The fuck, dude? I swear to God, you got a whopping one fucking brain cell in there. Yes, she has proven herself as untrustworthy. But if she's got the evidence, if she's got the screenshots, you know what I mean? Thank you, Portable. Every one of them should have received a useful idiot medal. Absolutely. I've only been married for 2 years. What's the secret? Oh, fucking no. I'm no fucking idea. This gentleman's been married for 35 years. Damn. Got the watery eyes. 41 years this June. Sure, fucking brag about it. Oh, it sounds like his tank needs more water again. 58 years in here. From the short time I've watched you and Renee, I see a foundation of respect. He thinks that we respect each other. No, we're just sarcastic motherfuckers. No, I'm kidding. You're right. Your parents have been married 42. Well, I mean, I guess we could hit 42. Where I'm 54 and she will be 51 in August. So, Elcro, hello. Okay. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Uh, Say hello to the people. Say hello to the people. Good boy. Good boy. Make the biscuits. "61 years your parents have been together. Damn." Tell the folks you just want to be helped. That's all you really give a shit about, isn't it? Isn't it? It's right there on the chest, neck area right there. That's your spot, right? No, Velcro, not necessarily. Gonna do some running around, get some errands done. Okay, good. Go and get 45 years. That's a long time as well. Yeah, go ahead, curl up. He gets underneath my desk here and then finds a spot where usually he puts one of his head on one of my feet. Sorry to hear about your dad. What are my thoughts about Spirit Airlines? You know, it, shit happens. 47 years. Trump's not entirely to blame, but he certainly holds a good deal of the blame. That's for sure. Thank you, Dawn Child. They were born in '53 and started in seventh grade. Oh, so they've known each other for 47 years. YouTube is not letting me like your podcast. That's interesting. What? Hang on a minute. God, we live in the dumbest fucking timeline ever. Donald Trump is trying to get Hakeem Jeffries charged with inciting violence for his alleged assassination attempt at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. We are in the dumbest fucking timeline ever. Are there not like buttons on the individual videos? My dream rock band? I don't think that the people who I think that are the best at their various positions would go well together as a rock band. You had to go out and come back in? For what, Renee? You can't do anything except post comments on our podcast videos. Oh, Renee says she had to go out and come back in for like and share buttons. So go out and come back in, she's saying. 1966. Married in 76.
But is somebody referencing the lives after their live, or
I don't know.
okay. Well, that was what I was trying to figure out. But for this live, or for this live, like I couldn't even see how many people were in it or anything. I had
You
to
had to leave.
and now I don't work out. And I put this shirt on yesterday. I was like, wow, this.
It's mine. Yeah, you're wearing my shirt again. So if you're having trouble liking this live, please leave the live and come back in. But if you could, please tap the fuck out of the screen and like the live and blow it up. Oh, it was right now for this live, and going out and coming back in did help. Thumbs up. That's the way it got done, Dermot. Old school. We have a Darth Vader fan, 1996. Please tell me that's not the year you were born. So tap the fuck out of the heart symbol, says Elcro. Thank you, Elcro. I appreciate that. Every day is a winding. Yes, it was born. Jesus fucking Christ, 96. 96. In 1996, I had already done my entire childhood and had dropped out of high school, kicked around the Midwest for a little while, and spent 4 years traveling back and forth across the country following the Grateful Dead by 96. I hadn't even met Renee yet by 96. Shut the fuck up. Is this Yodel and Yokum from TikTok? What strain am I smoking? I have no idea. Fuck yeah. Yodel and Yokum from TikTok is here. Now it's a party. Now it's a party. Vincent, aloha. I graduated high school in '05, graduated college in 2012, moved to China in 2015. Our second child was born in '04. We moved into this house in '05, and Tommy was born in 11. Fucking ancient. There are days when I don't feel old. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm only 54 years old. Fuck, And then there are times when I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, man. There are people following me that like I have fucking clothing older than some of you. Isn't that right, Frank? Every day is a winding road, motherfucker. Now, oh, I get a little bit closer. Let's do. Should we do a poll question? What do we have for? Hang on one second here. Boom, boom. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, Fucking Trump bragging about the Dow. Uh Ooh, that's a good one. I'm not even going to put this up for a poll. I'll do it here. I already feel old. My college students make me feel old. When I was born, there was only 48 states. Have you drank water today? Working on it. Here's a question for you. Would you rather have to, for the remainder of your life, buy all your underwear used or all of your toothbrushes used? Underwear, right? Because you can wash the fuck out of the underwear, and I stay hydrated, but it ain't water, says Calvin. I believe we're coming up with a consensus here that it's going to be underwear. What up, playa? My blood pressure. Go commando and have dentures. Go commando and I have dentures. Pamela's coming in with she's just free bushing it. Free bushing it. Yeah, I heard about the shooting near the White House 2 days ago. Another one coming in with underwear. Yeah. This one says I used to not wear underwear. Yeah, but Pamela still is. Pamela walks around with a fucking skirt on and there's a gust of wind. Everybody's getting a cooter and pooter shot. I don't know too much about the shooting, so I don't have thoughts on it. I want to know more about it before I comment because I didn't really read much about it yesterday. 10 minutes, okay. Not 10 minutes till we finish. 10 minutes till I have to do something. Yuck! Wear your underwear. I didn't wear underwear for a hot minute. It was just too cumbersome, too much to dick with. Congratulations on 27 years from Canada. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. 979. Right, Frank? Right, Frankie? Briefs or boxers? I wear boxer briefs. So a little from column A and a little from column B. What you doing, homie? Oh my God, we are extra needy this morning, aren't we? Pancakes or waffles? French toast. I got you, bud. I got you. You okay? What's going on with you this morning that you're all needy? Huh? What's going on? Are you dying or am I dying? Say hello to the peoples. Okay, he's like, no, don't hold me like that. Don't hold me like that. Frank, Frankie, Frankenheimer. You want to go? Okay, go ahead. Was trying to talk to some Christian YouTuber today. He banned me for asking one thing. Do I have legs? Better I have a fucking treadmill in my office. Do you have a third leg? No. Well, I don't want. Yeah, I don't. I definitely don't want to have my accounts private. At least not yet. I'm sure there's going to come a point in time where I'm going to want to retire and drift away, and even then, I don't think I'm going to make my accounts private. I'll just let it sit out there for people to enjoy until they get shut down for lack of use. But we're not. Oh, shit, we're not there yet. Have I seen the Michael Jackson movie? I have not. Why would someone ask if I have a third leg? You'd have to ask the person that asked it. If you're going to the bathroom, the door is closed. That's non-negotiable. It is negotiable for me depending on who's home. If I'm home alone, what I'll do is I'll flip it shut but not close it all the way for two reasons. Number one, it allows Frank to come in and see me if I'm sitting in there using the bathroom. But number two, if anything happens to me while I'm in the bathroom, I need the paramedics to be able to you know, get into the house and I keep my phone with me everywhere through the house just in case. Why do some Christians have so much hate? I don't know. Thank you, Courtney. My mate and I are into our music. I bought him some Joe Strummer mini guitar because of you. He loved it and he's become an instant collector. Yeah, these are my minis over here. And the minis are actually really affordable. 35 bucks or at least I don't know what they are now. I haven't bought one in a couple of years. Dermot, go ahead. You can get it. Oh, a Neil Peart. You might be able to get a Neil Peart. From these companies that I bought these mini guitars, I've seen Mini John Bonham drum sets, mini Ringo Starr drum sets. They might have a Neil Peart. Interesting, Dermot. Thank you. What do the skulls represent? Rock and roll and skulls have always gone together. So they don't represent anything. They are things. So in the back, there's Uncle Sam, the mummy, the gladiator, the cyclops, the Roman soldier, the knight of the crusade, the wolf skull, the stoner. Oh, the hat's crooked. Yeah, I mean, they are things, but they don't necessarily represent things. I call them the skulls of my enemies, but that doesn't really mean shit, does it? That's just an old fucker talking. Sorry, I had to plug back in. Which company for the mini? So all of those mini guitars came from Amazon. So if you're opposed to Amazon, I don't know where else you're going to get them from because I've never looked for them anywhere else. And there are three different companies. The biggest one that I've purchased the most from is called Axe Heaven. AXE space Heaven. And every one of these guitars comes with a mini it's a stand, and they come shipped in a box that looks like a guitar case. I've never purchased a drum set, so I don't know how they're shipped. Any real skulls? No. Did you hear Fox News say Michelle Obama should come to Melania Trump's defense? No, I didn't, and they can all get fucked if that's what they said. But yeah, Axe Heaven, and they have mini guitars, they have mini drum sets, I have a few bass guitars back there as well. I have Phil Lesh's bass, Cliff Burton's bass, Anthony Michael's bass, Paul McCartney's bass. So you can get bass guitars, you can get guitars, you can get drum sets. They have mini mic stands, they have mini amps and amp stacks and shit like that. Every day is a winding road, motherfucking now. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I was getting messages and news. Sorry, I was getting messages and news clips. You can hear me, right? I'm back. Happy anniversary. Thank you. I do not have Getty Lee's bass back there. I also there was another one I was gonna get. It was Bootsy Collins space bass. You can get that on X7 as well. What's my favorite sandwich? So burgers are not in this realm, right? Right. I'm assuming burgers are not in the realm. Sorry, I'm late to the chat. Didn't realize you had an impromptu live scheduled for this morning. Well, that's because they're impromptu. They're not scheduled. You wouldn't know about them. However, if you hit the bell icon when you subscribe to my page, if you go back to my page and hit the bell icon and it pulls up a little drop box and you hit all, you'll get a notification sent to your phone whenever I do go live. You'll get a notification sent to your phone when I post a new video and when I go live. My favorite sandwich is probably the Italian beef. Good old Chicago Italian beef sandwich. Do I think Cuba is next on Trump's list? Yes. But the Italian beef. I like the Italian beef the most. Publix meatball sub. Never had one. Although I don't also don't think I've seen Publix. I've been through Florida a bunch, but I've never been inside of a Publix. At least I think I saw a Publix. It's irrelevant. I've never eaten a Publix meatball sub. Banh mi in Vietnam is amazing. Chris, how you doing? I don't know what that is, Jim Larson. Jersey Mike's, I think, makes a decent sandwich. Yeah, for chains, they make a decent sandwich. I should run for president. That's not ever going to fucking happen. You don't want me anywhere near the presidency. You don't even want me on your local school board. So no, 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 no. Fucking no. Courtney says she likes to make her own sandwich. Quiznos, good old school joint. Yeah, absolutely. If you would vote for me for president, then you have a serious, serious lack of understanding of what this country needs. And I'm fucking with you, so don't get all fucking worked up. I don't have. I need a smaller rubber band so I could pull the Lou Albano. Look, I had it in my head for a while that JD Vance had a Grateful Dead guitar in his office, but I'm pretty sure that's from one of your shorts where the divide was hidden between. Probably is. I don't think JD Vance has a Grateful Dead guitar anywhere, let alone in his office. I'm Italian. My friend thinks it's weird that I dip bread and pasta sauce while my mom is cooking. That's a necessity. It's an absolute necessity. You got a pot of sauce going on the stove. You walk past that motherfucker, you got to rip off. And that's the thing. You got to get some Italian bread and rip off a chunk. It's, it's mandatory. Your son worked at a Quiznos until one of his coworkers' boyfriends held up the restaurant and then he quit. Yeah, that'd be enough right there, wouldn't it? No, JD Vance's favorite genre of music is whatever Trump tells him his favorite genre of music is. Period. That's JD Vance. Got the hiccups. I've been digging this little thing. Somebody sent me this a long time ago, and I haven't used it a lot. You ever seen one of these? MAGA is not a fan of JD Vance. I don't think they're going to be. No, Alan, it is not a speaker. No, Titan, it is not a speaker. Awakened had it correct. This is a grinder. This is a marijuana grinder. It's called a cactus cutter. Sorry. Your weed goes in there. You got your little chamber down here. This button right here moves the two grinding pieces closer together. And it's rechargeable. Somebody sent me that one, and then somebody sent me this one called a Mamba. This part separates. There's your grinder right there. And then so both of these are pretty interesting, but this one here is, and it's called a cactus cutter. I don't know where you can get it, but as a matter of fact, let's go ahead and, nah, we're not going to try it right now. But yeah, it's a cactus cutter, and it's pretty nifty. It looks like a Bluetooth speaker, but it, hang on, hang on, hang on. You guys can see that, right? My fucked up gnarly tray. We'll bring the cactus cutter in. Okay. Break out sack o' weed. Still a little bit left in there. Yeah, it's pretty nifty. I like it. It does have a little keef area as well, yes. No dessert until you finish your dinner. I just need cannabis companies to let me sponsor their products. Or sorry, they need to sponsor me. Sorry, my manager corrected me. Awaken, thank you very much. Renee and I are celebrating 27 years of marriage today. 27 years ago, Renee and I walked into the DuPage County Courthouse and got married in front of my father and stepmother, her mother and father, and both of her sisters. Oh, Poppy was there too? And I believe at that point in time, soon to be stepfather. Um, Renee's soon to be stepfather. My apologies. Yes, 27 years of marriage, 29 years together. That means a year from this month, we celebrate officially 3 decades of being in each other's lives. Which is longer than I thought I'd be alive. Amazon sells the cactus cutter. Well, there you go. How much are they selling this for, by the way? I never even looked it up. Somebody sent it to me, and I was extraordinarily grateful for it, but I never looked up how much they are. I'm wondering if I could make a cut of this video and tag it on YouTube if it's on if YouTube sells it.
It is on YouTube. Remember the live that we did the last time and I tagged it?
Oh, there you go. Okay. We remind you of you and your husband. We got a decade on you at 21 years. Your anniversary has a cube root. Is your garden well landscaped? Well, if you're talking about outside, of course. If you're talking about inside, I kind of let it go fucking wild. Renee goes and sees somebody and have shit ripped out of her with hot liquid magma. I mean, my shit outside's banging. I was a landscaper. It's unfinished, as it's always tends to be, but Renee, Tommy, and one of Tommy's friends yesterday put the last of the 3 raised garden beds together. And I got to get all of those nuts and bolts, a final tighten on all of those, and then moved into position. And then what needs to happen is we need to go buy all of our vegetables and put them on the deck and keep them alive until, because it's going to be 2 more weeks until the tree company can come trim the trees. And then I'll have the wood to put in the bottom of them. And then I can get a company in here to put the dirt in them. So you're talking about 3.5 weeks probably until I can get dirt in them. So I got to get vegetables ASAP, get them here and keep them alive for a few weeks. What is going on? So people tell my husband he should forgive his parents, but they were extremely no. If the parents were abusive, you don't need to fucking forgive that shit. You just don't. What year is your Les Paul? I don't have a Les Paul, and I have no idea what year that D'Angelico is on the wall behind me. Are the vegetables for the deer? Huh? Virginia, hello. Good luck with the garden. Brunch is here. Have a fabulous anniversary. Awaken, take it easy. Brunch already? It's 9:16 in the AM. Forgiveness isn't always meant for those being forgiven, but for those doing the forgiving. Okay, fair enough. As somebody who was abused by his mother, I don't want to forgive. Forgiveness from me is earned, never given. And that fucking bitch didn't do a goddamn thing to earn my forgiveness, so she doesn't get it. That was my most recent guitar purchase. I got a D'Angelico Gramercy XL. Nice. You love when I call dumbasses pumpkin, but I need to correct you on something there. 5849. I don't call them pumpkin. I call them pumpkin. Pun as in Nancy, Kin. Pumpkin. D'Angelico B stock listings are an absolute gold mine. I wouldn't know. I don't even play guitar. Um, I had an old acoustic guitar sitting here just to bring a musical element to the wall, and then my wife bought this in 2020 for me from the local music shop owner. I don't even know if it's fucking tuned. Probably isn't. Yeah, I mean, if it's going to bring him peace of mind, then so be it. You're terrified every day. What are you terrified of specifically? Our local music shop has some off-brand guitars and some name brand guitars, but the guy that owns the local music shop also plays in a few bands and fills in on a few other bands. So I mean, he plays a lot all the time. Our daughter worked for him and took guitar lessons from him, and our son took drum lessons from him. And so he actually called me, and I think it was maybe September or October of 2020, and said, "Hey, this landed in my lap, dude. Do you want to buy it before I put it out for sale?" Because of the Grateful Dead nature of it, obviously. And I told him no. And so then he called my wife and said, before I put it out for sale, are we sure? And then she bought it. And it is here. I mean, there's not a mark on the motherfucker. It's like, I think there's like one nick on the back of it, but otherwise, it's like, oh, there's a little bitty right there. Otherwise, it's pretty much flawless. But it's art to me. That's why it's hanging on the wall. But yeah, it's not even close to being tuned. You know what I mean? And I think does the yeah, it's just solid blue on the back. So this is the guitar that was there. This cheap, I don't know, $115 acoustic. But yeah, that's he's nice. He's nice. If anybody wants to take a screen grab of the serial so you could do a little bit of history search on it, there it is right there. Anyway. Oh, and then I got this. This one's fucking priceless. No, I'm kidding. This is a fucking ukulele I got in the Bahamas. You know, we were walking through a Bahamian market and I was like, oh, look at this. She goes, what are you going to do with that? I went, I don't know, maybe put it on the wall. She goes, then you should buy it. And so I fucking stuffed a goddamn ukulele into my fucking backpack coming back from, well, that would be coming back from Miami because that's where we took the cruise out of. I think that was the flight we had to go through Dallas. Is your son a connector? What does that mean, a connector? Sherry, where have you been? I thought I did something to piss you off. Where have you been? Buy another guitar, it would be electric. My collection consists of a Les Paul, D'Angelico. Okay, so my daughter, who's in her junior year at UIC in college, just silent in the background. Sherry, I need your address. I need an address from you, please. I sent a little thank you to some of my mods. I need Chris's as well. Thank you to some of my mods, and I'm still getting around the rest from Chris. I need your address. Sherry, I need your address. Um, our daughter, who's 21, took guitar lessons. Oh, I wish I knew what guitars she had. Fuck. Anyway, she took guitar lessons with that guitar. She's got an acoustic, that electric guitar. I'll have to figure out which one that was, maybe do a video on it. And then she did like a mural and got paid in another guitar. Um, and I don't know if it was an Ibanez or what, but the entire body is completely see-through, which I thought was pretty cool. And then she did another mural and this was all for the guy who owns the music shop where that guitar came from. She did another mural for him, and then she got a keyboard. Was it a keyboard for it? So she's got a keyboard, two electric guitars, an acoustic guitar. I think that's it. Happy anniversary from Altoona, Pennsylvania. Thank you very much. We're flying from Florida to Colorado in July and actually got some decent price tickets round trip for two at 600. Oh, yeah. I got tickets purchased for New York and Orlando, but I still got to buy tickets for Miami. Doing a painting and getting a guitar for it sounds like exactly the kind of day I'd like to have. Can I? Want that. Didn't want that. No, didn't want that. Okay. I have a video of one of the murals. So it when you walk into the music shop, there's a little half wall that forms a big L. And behind that is where like a greeter's desk sits, and then they do like mechanical work or repair work, mechanical work on guitars, bass, whatever the case may be. And he had her paint down this long half wall band logos. And what he did was uh she did like a music staff, right? And the logo of one of his bands was like whatever that's called, the G clef or whatever. And then the various notes were logos. And so it was like the Who's logo and Green Day's logo and Nirvana's logo and the Beatles and just a ton of different musical logos. I also had to step back from political content for a bit. I took about 3 weeks off with limited viewing. It was getting to be too much. Totally understand. Totally understand. Um, what is this? Special place in her. So she did that, and then that mural, which I thought was fantastic, and she got the guitar for it, and then she did another mural on a full wall, but it wasn't. He just wanted like the wall was painted red, and he wanted like yellow stars all over the place that I think people could put their names in. Is what I think that turned into. Yeah, the hantavirus on the cruise ship is listen, here's the deal. I now work from home. Renee now works from home. If there's another lockdown, then there's another lockdown. I don't know what to tell you. But Jesus fucking Christ, you know what I mean? You're assuming my email is linked in bio? Yes. Yes. There's an email in my about me here on YouTube. If you go to my page and you click the about me, there's my emails in there. And should be in every description. You too, Chris Riddell. I just sent you my address. Okay, thank you. Well, no, I just trying to send a little thank you to people that have volunteered their time to help monitor the lives. I mean, oh no, I'm not going to miss it, Sherry. Thank you, Tom. What? Okay, so you asked who is my favorite Jamaican food. You mean what? Because like I'm not eating Jamaicans. You know what I mean? Uh, I really liked the what was it, lamb that I had down there. But it's really hard to go against, like, on the resort. There's this place that has just a little foil packet of jerk flavored chicken, fish. Or is there another option? And I really like those little foil packets. Those are pretty good. And we don't go there nearly often enough when we're there because I think it's more mainly like a lunch thing and they don't do dinner. A Les Paul with sharp cutaway and a Floyd Rose. Are you all done? All right, let me know when you're done and we can run up to look at plants. Do we know what the weather's going to be like the next couple of days? Yeah. You like how I wear different t-shirts. Okay, so here, fun fact. When I do content, so like I make content typically, I make content every other day. And so I'll make a whole bunch of content in one day so that I could schedule out over the course of 2 days. So the way to tell what day I made a piece of content is by seeing what shirt I'm wearing and what other videos around that video I'm wearing the same shirt. Um Over on TikTok because I do okay, my God. Over on TikTok because I do titles, I will make the title color match with the shirt. So if I did content today, which I'm not because it's our anniversary, it would be blue titles. And then I try to switch it up so that there's something red or yellow or green on the shirt, and I can switch the color titles and keep the colors alternating. Say hello, you needy son of a bitch, moaning and meowing at me today. What's up, buddy? What's up, Clyde? Congratulations on my anniversary. Well, yes, thank you. Clyde Eugene, what are you doing? What? S- High of 72 in the next 10? Okay. Anything where we're going to get like really, really cold where I going to have to bring it all in overnight? Yeah. Just started chewing on my rubber band, this fucking psycho. Didn't you? Didn't you? Didn't you? Thank you, Ricardo, Jackie. What did TJ send? Yeah.
said that they were going out for her birthday on Friday. So I asked her if she needed help.
Your speech rate is delayed. Leave the live, come back in. First, how many people are having a delay between the video and the audio? Hey, don't chew on my cord. Yes, on the delay. Everybody hold still. Hold on. Did that help? Thumbs up if that helped. All right, there you go. Sorry about that. Guys, if you could tap the fuck out of the screen and the heart button, that helps me garner more likes, which helps push the live into the For You page more. And yes, YouTube does have a For You page. You just have to train it like you do any other For You page. What's up, Clyde? What's up, homie? Congratulations. Thank you very much. No, you are not going to woof at me. We're not. We're not having that. Thank you for the sunshine. No woofing. They apparently trained mine to show me a guy abusing meat. Whatever works for you. Moscow, hello. What's up? Same shit, different day. We're celebrating our anniversary today, 27 years. What is worse, Fox News or World Wrestling Entertainment? Fox News. Just some dude slapping beef lungs and smiling. Listen, your For You page only gives you what you really show it that you like. So you're telling us that you're slapping meat, or you're at least watching videos about slapping meat. Are you planning on guitar? I don't know what you mean. Wrestling is entertainment. Fox News isn't. Technically, you're wrong, because Fox News successfully argued in a court of law that they are not a news agency, that they are an entertainment company. Same shit, different toilet, yes. I don't know how to play the guitar, my friend. So, no, I shan't be playing the guitar. The Chinese gentleman cleaning the cow lungs, question mark. You should hang around long enough to see the chat. It's hilarious. I think I'm good without, like, I didn't know any of that until now, and I was good not ever knowing any of that. You know what I mean? Yeah, look that shit up, Philip. Fox News had to go into court and say that they can't be taken as a serious news agency because they're an entertainment company. So therefore, they're not liable for shit that they say. Yeah, they the shit that conservatives and Republicans will argue in court. For example, a prison guard in Texas was pregnant. She felt like she was having a medical emergency, and she felt like she needed to go see her doctor. They told her she couldn't go because she didn't have PTO. She lost the fetus. She lost the pregnancy. She then sued the state of Texas, and the state of fucking Texas, with their anti-abortion, fucking fetuses are people too shit mentality, argued in court that they can't be held liable for her losing that pregnancy because fetuses aren't people, and therefore they don't have the same rights as people. Well, then what's with the fucking laws? No, French Toast Poppy's For You page has to be an absolute amalgamation of the worst the internet has to offer. Fleur, thank you very much. Darren Bayless, thank you very much. Yeah, they're not pro-life. They're not. They're pro-forced birth. But yeah, they argued in a court of law that children or fetuses don't have rights. So French Toast Poppy and I have been mutuals for a minute over on TikTok. I love his shit. I think he's funny as hell. Hey G, I love your shorts. I come across them often. I appreciate that. But please watch my long form videos. Now, I'd say probably over 90% of my long form videos are between 3 and 5 minutes, 3 to 7 minutes, 3 to 5. I do have some that are 7, 8, 9, obviously, but um that's where 90% of our revenue comes from is our long form videos. Do you think the lead guitarist from A Flock of Seagulls from the 1980s is underrated? I guess I really haven't given it much attention or much thought. The Flock of Seagulls. And I ran. So she's going, Renee. She's going tomorrow to the match. She just texted. Sorry, my bad. Fucking Toyota dealership put a new OEM battery in my 4Runner 3 months ago. It just tested bad. That sucks. I think the worst thing we ever had with a dealership was when there was something wrong or something needed to be checked on Renee's 2019 Grand Cherokee. And so we left it at the dealership and said to him, while you have it, can you go ahead and change the oil because it's due for an oil change? Yeah, sure, no problem. Now it's only 3, 4 miles up the road, the highway. It's on the highway, so you got to get on the highway and do 55, 60 on the way home. But 3, 4, maybe 5 miles at most, I would think. Got it back home, parked it in the driveway, came inside, didn't pay much attention, went outside. The whole fucking driveway was black with oil. They didn't put the fucking cap on right, and all the fucking oil drained out of it on my driveway. They sent the fucking truck, grabbed it, took it back to the dealership, cleaned it up, did it properly, and sent a couple of guys out here to fucking chemically clean the driveway, which was sort of okay. Do you think Gavin Newsom's presidential campaign will tank faster than one can say Howard Dean? No, actually, I think he's got a very good chance of being the 2028 nominee. An extraordinarily good chance. Cubs are on a historic ripper. Yeah, they are, but so is the rest of their division. And like every team in the fucking division is playing really good. Hello, Mr. Powell. Hello back at you. Number one oil filter is welding the opening shut. Particular trip's about 4K this time, just a routine maintenance to my local mechanic. Love your videos from Toronto. Awesome. Thank you. Swing down here, Lion, if you could, please, and pick up these frozen deep dish pizzas I have for a friend that lives in Ajax and take them back. Please. Part of my soul died watching Gavin Newsom agree with Charlie Kirk about trans people. Totally understand. Totally understand. However, if it comes down to Gavin Newsom and JD Vance, it's a fucking no-brainer. You know what I mean? It's a fucking no-brainer. And I think that he and JB Pritzker are 1A and 1B at the top of the fucking list of people who might be the 2028 nominee. I got him. I got to use the bathroom. Talk amongst yourself, folks, before Renee comes and talks to you.
How's it going, boys and girls? God, I can't even read anymore. They should have a blunt in emojis, right? Hello, Chris. You want the Dems to start playing hardball. I'm telling you right now. I've been yelling at Tom every fucking morning. Oh, I'm sorry that you're married to someone in the lawn care industry. That's exhausting. Not much is up. I'm been dragging wholesale ass. So I'm trying a new electrolyte. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. Boost me up here. JB is good for business. David, I'm just some bitch that was walking through the past the block, and I thought, oh, I heard some guy talking in here, so I figured I'd come in. All right. Somebody wants to know who I am.
You want to know what's going to make her happy today?
What?
We got to go look at vegetables and shit like that. And there is no room in my car. So we have to take her car.
Oh my God, it's a good day.
We have to take the old car. Was Renee wearing a Santa hat shirt? Yeah, that's our shirt. Hang on. I'll show it to you. Yeah, I got it. So now these are only available at Christmas time, but they will be available again this coming Christmas. Oh, I don't have it. It's not in this file. Yes, you need to come back in here. My wife never drives. We switch off and on.
This is
Jolly as fuck. That's one of our Christmas shirts that we sell in our store. Jolly as fuck.
I also have one that says Santa's favorite hoe.
Mm-hmm.
Man, look at these bags under my eyes. I am struggling today. Because somebody keeps fucking waking me up at 5:30.
Oh, she's talking to you.
Do you smell that?
What, his fart?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, he's floating air biscuits again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. God. So fucking. Oh. The Grateful Dead sucked, then don't listen to them. Shit. Oh, goddamn, yeah. Fucking A, dude. What the hell did you eat? Oh, fuck me. Come on. But I'm gonna sew your asshole shut. You understand that, right? This thing is floating air biscuits, aren't you, buddy? Big Clyde. What did you eat? That's got you a mistake. I'm gonna take it. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. Oh, I got it. You want it? There you go. You're a good boy. But holy fuck, do you stink?
Sometimes pork and ham are not.
Mm-mm. My paint is bubbling. Eddie, no. Thank you. Tom, if you don't know the song New Orleans is Sinking by the Tragically Hip, I will pay you $50 for a reaction video. I have it on my phone. I love it. Boom, 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 boom. New Orleans is sinking, man, and I don't want to swim. Canada's very own, the Tragically Hip. I watched a bit of that love letter speech that Melania did with Trump and nearly retched 15 seconds in. Can we get a short version of the story of the guitar on the wall in your office? I caught the glimpse. Yes. It, we own the, well, we know the guy who owns the local music shop. It landed in his lap in late summer 2020. Called me, asked me if I wanted to buy it. I said, no, I don't know how to play. It should go to somebody that knows how to play. He then called my wife and said, are we sure he doesn't want it? And she said, of course he does. And she bought it behind my back and hid it and gave it to me on Christmas Day 2020. Widespread panic? Okay. Any news on your grandbaby yet? No. Um, Induction date is the 18th. He's they're measuring him at over 7 pounds. 95th percentile for his size. Uh, just waiting on the call. Yeah, everything's moving along and progressing as it should. So we're just waiting to see if it goes to the 18th and she gets induced, or if we get a call ahead of that saying, all right, it's happening, it's go time. Once again, I am prepared. You were over 8 pounds. I was 6 pounds, 7 ounces. It's right here on the cover of my book. I was just a wee baby. The guitar in front of me? What guitar in front of me? I've been to your area in the past in the Chicago area, Alex, Ontario. Ajax, Ontario is not one of my favorite places for the pizza delivery. Well, I have a friend that lives there. Holy shit. I didn't even think about that. 6 pounds, 7 ounces. I was the original 6'7". Your daughter was 8 pounds, 11 ounces, and 21 inches long. Did she walk out? There is no way of giving you a best place for Chicago pizza. 10 pounds, 11 ounces, 24 inches. The fuck? That's like two whole fucking babies. Oh, you watched the movie Melania? Why did you voluntarily do that? Full head of hair. Maggie had a full head of hair, but not Lily, right?
Yeah, Lily was like bald until she was cute.
Okay, you can order all the New York pizza you want, but it is subpar compared to true Chicago pizza. And that's not deep dish, that's tourist pizza. That's not what we eat. True Chicago thin crust pizza cannot be beat. And it's got to be cut tavern style. Have I been to Canada? If so, which parts? I was in Canada for a single night, and that was Vancouver, because we flew in the night before we went on an Alaskan cruise, and that was back in August. Yeah, deep dish is like nobody that I know just like, hey, let's order a deep dish unless somebody's in town. You have never heard of thin crust Chicago pizza? Un momento, por favor. It is the best. It's the bomb. Let me show you what this shit looks like. It is what we all order, like on a random fucking Tuesday when you don't want to fucking cook. You're not ordering that shit. Uh, let's see here. Let me get. I'm looking for. Um. Yeah. Okay. Hey, 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 hey. There you go. That's a little bit better. Come on, load up. I hear you. The whole goddamn live can hear you. You know, it's a pizza that has toppings pushed all the way to the edge. It's on a very thin cracker-like crust, which got a little snap to it. Um, and then it's cut into squares. You see how this is cut? This is called tavern style because the old Chicago tavern owners were trying to keep drinkers in their establishment. They would make these pizzas, cut them into these small pieces like this, and put a stack of little napkins next to it at the end of the bar. And you would grab a piece or two on you, put it on a napkin, and it kept you in the bar drinking. But this is what we eat. This is not. I mean, this is what we eat. Yeah. So wherever you're at, and this is not going to be the best Chicago pizza you can get, but it's going to be a pretty good representation, a decent for somebody out of town. If you have a Rosati's by you, which is a nationwide chain, call up and order a thin crust tavern style pizza at Rosati's, and that'll give you a pretty decent representation of like what a mom and pop place in Chicagoland would be like. A lot of people in St. Louis eat the exact same kind of pizza. St. Louis claims it's theirs. Chicago claims it's theirs, but it's really fucking good. Oh yeah, the Chicago Sting. Yep, well before the Chicago Fire, the Chicago Sting existed. What you doing, hon? Do I need to put my shoes on? Are we ready to go? Okay. We're gonna run some errands. We're gonna see if we can't get our garden vegetables purchased, maybe get our propane refilled since we're out of propane. Possibly swing by my mother-in-law's house and plant a bush for her. I don't know. Make sure you go to the website and buy both of my books. This first one is the first 45 years of my life. It's a memoir. The second one is uh not that. Um buy some shirts. I have t-shirts, hoodies, throw pillows, and coffee mugs available. All kinds of different images and whatnot and what have you. Uh, go to my website and go listen to the podcast that I've appeared on, or go read the newspaper articles that I've been featured in, if you don't mind, and let everybody you know that they should come follow this page. All right, hasta lasagna. Don't get any.